Good everyone and welcome back to Not London Narratives. Today we're going to talk about Erling Haaland. We've just seen that this guy has just signed a contract to 2034. Yes, 2034. I had to clean my eyes and read it again because I thought I was having issues. What do I think about this? A lot of people, I see this from two different perspectives, and I will start with the City perspective. From City's perspective, this is an absolute steal. This guy has signed a huge contract with insane wages, but you've tied a player like Erling Haaland down for the rest of his career. On Erling Haaland's side, not so much. And I'll tell you guys why. The last player I saw to do something like this, or that I know of, to the best of my knowledge, was I'm not going to call all them Mudrik and Co. No, not those ones. Those ones are not significant players. But any chance to find out there, I'm sorry. But you guys know what I mean. Was Saul at Atletico Madrid. And I remember him being a key player, and everybody was talking about Saul, and he was a key player for Simeone. And one team led to another, started playing horribly. They couldn't get him out of the squad. They tried to loan him to Chelsea, didn't work out, and I don't even know where he has been since then. And I think that even aside from suddenly becoming a horrible player, which I think is very unlikely for Erling Haaland, except he has one insane injury or he's going through some things in his life mentally. I think that tying yourself down to a contract till 2034 is a very insane thing to do. It's a very crazy thing to do. And the reason is, a player can wake up, like, let me use relationships, for example. Things might be going rosy, and when everything is going rosy, and I'm not saying anybody should do this, I'm just using an example or using this as an analogy. Rather, this is not what I've done or what anybody has done or what I'm saying anybody should do. Don't do this, I've not done this, whatever. But things may be going rosy, and let's say for instance, you propose to this girl because you guys are at the high, you've had the best month of your life and everything is going so well. And all of a sudden, after you propose, you guys are still dating, you're yet to marry, and you're engaged now, you start seeing certain sides of her that you didn't see before. And you think to yourself, yeah, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I think this is not working, and you leave. And there's that, yeah, and you can leave because you haven't exactly locked yourself down. I'm not saying that, well, let me not even get into the controversial topic of that, but yeah, you can leave because you haven't exactly locked yourself down. Let's keep it at that. And now, that is what I see a contract as. All these like 5-year contracts, etc. Let's say you stay for 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, and you're like, yeah, I think I want to leave. This isn't working out anymore. I don't think I want to be here anymore. And you go, yeah. Or you can go, you can tell the club, okay, if you don't let me go, I will run down my contract. You can't exactly run down a 10-year contract, can you? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, he's sort of locked in with City, except there's a release clause there. He's locked in there. Talks about him retiring at his father's club. I think that is absolutely crazy, and I think the problem with making a lot of big decisions is something that you have to be very sure of. I think Haaland is still a kid, and let me check for his age, but I know he's still quite young, and making a decision like that affects a large part of your life as a footballer. He's 24. A large part of your life as a footballer is quite mind-boggling to me. I understand that things are rough for City now and you want to show your loyalty and whatever, but tying yourself down to 9.5 years there is absolutely insane to me, because as much as things are going well, the marriages that, like Pep's marriage now, I'm sorry to use this as an example, is not a thing to be happy about or whatever. But I mean, this is a marriage that had gone on for 30 years. Who would have thought that a marriage that would have gone on for 30 years would end? Do you get what I'm saying? So it doesn't, like, things can always go south. And tying yourself down for 9+ years with this club is absolutely crazy to me. I understand the money, but bro, what if you get bored? What if you just decide that this isn't for you anymore, you want a new challenge? Then what? Because you signed the contract. They didn't force you to sign the contract. And which is one thing that I respect Daniel Levy for doing to Hurricane. Hurricane signed the contract. We didn't force you. You signed it. So you have to live up to it. Do you get what I'm saying? So regardless of how you feel, you're not going anywhere if they tell you you're not going anywhere. And there's nothing you can do about it. I just think that's insane. And I just think it's a very crazy decision to commit to a club for 9 years plus. Like, I just can't make sense of it. But that's just me. That's just me. I just think that committing to something like that in a footballer's career that is very short, that many things happen, variables change, teammates change, so many things can happen. Possible charges coming, it's just so much that could happen, and you just commit yourself like that. I don't know. Maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe there's a release clause there. Maybe the money that they promised him is just so insane and everything is going well and he made an emotional decision. I don't know. But I don't think, in my opinion, that is the wisest decision from Erling. Manchester City fans, football fans in general, let me know what you think about this. But I just think that is a very huge decision and a very insane one, which is why you don't see it happen often. And if it makes him happy, then cool. But I wish him and City the best, because fingers crossed it goes well, because if he doesn't, we are locked in this marriage for life. We ain't going anywhere. So yes. So guys, let me know what you think about that. If you like what you heard, please leave a like, please subscribe. If you're new here, welcome to Not London Narratives, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye bye.